Today we're going to talk about smoke from Akro. Well, this is what happens when I leave the cover at home unattended. Artwork gets done on it, courtesy my son. Well, this perfume is very interesting. It's like the name says, it's very smoky. If you like smoky fragrances like By the Fireplace from MMM, what's the other one? City on Fire, then Boasica by Atelier the Ors, then you should also check this one. Okay, looking at the presentation, it comes in a nice black box, very symbolic of smoke, and it also says that it's going to be a dark fragrance. Okay, nice coffin-like box, and once you open it, the bottle is well presented. This is a 30 ml bottle. Very simple looking bottle. I love the font of Akro. It's very, it's got a very Eastern Japanese kind of a vibe. And the bottle is nice and cute. And it's 30 ml. And I think 30 ml is very good because this kind of perfume is one that you don't reach out to most often. It's only for occasions. So very good presentation. Let's take a look at the sprayer and how it smells. Very, very nice blast of scent which comes from this. Now before we go into the scent profile, let's just quickly look at the notes. I'm at the Akro Fragrances website, and in the notes we have Balkans, tobacco leaves, there's Cade, there's benzoin, and there's tonka bean. And right at the start, what's very, very prominent is smoke. Like the name says, it's Akro Smoke, and that's what it gives you. It gives you a lot of smoke. Now, and the key player here, the element that's giving out that smoky kind of note is the element Cade. Now, Cade oil has that type of tendency. It's got that smoky, birch, tar kind of smell. That's what I'm getting right in the start. It is a challenging opening, definitely a challenging opening. It's bitter, it's dark, it's smoky. I love it, okay, because it's very dark, it's powerful. So when you wear something like this, you feel very powerful. You feel like Darth Vader from Star Wars. So very nice opening, very powerful opening, which is smoke. What happens is after an hour, what kicks in is the benzoin. So the smoky note, it tones down a little bit, and it's still there, but it's not very bitter. But after 1 hour, you start getting that sweet element in the background with a very sweet smell, and that's due to the benzoin which is present. The benzoin has got that nature of giving that sweetish smell. But to my nose, what happens is after 1 hour, it becomes a little bit too cloying. Okay, I love the initial blast and of that bitterness, but after 1 hour it becomes a little bit too cloying to my nose. Maybe they could have toned down the benzoin a little bit and let it maintain that smoky character throughout. But other people might feel relief. They might feel, it's too smoky in the start, and when the benzoin, that sweetness shows its head, then they might feel, okay, wow, now I start liking the perfume. So each to his own. I prefer the opening much more than the dry down. But in the dry down, that's what happens. From smoke, it transitions to a nice sweety benzoin. Now after some time, the tonka bean, it starts kicking in, and that also adds to an element of creaminess. There is one note that I didn't talk about. It is the tobacco leaf note itself. That stays throughout the scent profile. But the tobacco leaf is there, but initially you get more of Cade. The tobacco leaf smell is still there, so it smells more bitter. Then the Cade goes out a little bit. The The benzoin kicks in, the tobacco leaf is still there, but it's overpowered, it becomes too sweet by the benzoin, and towards the end, it becomes a little bit creamy because of the tonka bean. So, tobacco is definitely there, it's prominent. And to my nose, I have smelled tobacco reserve from Aramis, and the tobacco note therein, Aramis tobacco reserve, is very, very fresh. It's freshly cut green tobacco. I don't get that kind of greenness in the tobacco over here. The tobacco is there, but it's not too fresh. And this definitely doesn't smell like cigarette smoke to me. It's smoky, but in a good way. It doesn't have that very harsh or dirty kind of a cigarette smell. Maybe it could be a cigar smell and not a cigarette smell. So people are afraid, feeling that it might be too overpowering. I don't think it's going to give you that cigarette smoker vibe, but nevertheless, it's very smoky. Now, coming to the performance of this, so initially when I sprayed this, I definitely knew that it's a longevity beast. It's going to last around 8 hours on my skin. On clothes, it's going to last for a couple of days. I didn't know the power of the projection and the sillage until my friends came home one day, and I told them, why not try this? They saw my perfumes and I said, try this, is very interesting. So I sprayed this perfume on a couple of my friends' hands. Two of them, where I sprayed one spray on each hand. And then I was sitting in this room. I walked out downstairs to get some beer and come up. And as I was coming up, I was on the this room is on the second floor, and I was coming from the ground floor. As I was walking up the stairs in the first floor, I could smell smoke. That was the first time it hit me, when it sprayed on someone else and it's not on me. I'm able to pick that up very well, and that too from quite a distance. It could be maybe, I think, 15 feet or even 20 feet. I could pick up the smell. So sillage is very good, and once I enter the room, I could immediately get that blast on my face of smoke, which never happened when I sprayed it on myself. Guess I was getting nose blind or nose fatigue to it, but when it sprayed on someone else, this I could pick it up very, very strongly, and it was overpowering in a way because the weather is also warm. So that's when I realized that Acro is a very good performer. Longevity wise, definitely you will feel it. The projection and sillage, you might develop some nose fatigue, but this one is definitely there. Ask the people around you, they will definitely pick this up. The occasions to wear, this one is very sweet in the dry down, so which makes it not a good summer scent. Okay, I would definitely wear this if it's the weather is very cool. This is definitely a winter scent, and also you can wear it in the evenings when the weather is cool, maybe in spring or in autumn, but not during the day. Somehow you don't get it. So if it's too hot, you wouldn't reach out for this because it's smoky, it's very warm, the scent itself, it's not airy. So definitely a winter scent, and maybe a cooler evening scent. And you can wear this to office, provided everyone is wearing a mask and there's no one around you. So generally not an office scent. It is very powerful and might cloy or offend people around you. And like I said earlier, you may not feel it, but people around you can pick up that harsh smoke scent. But having said that, if you can just do one spray right on your wrist or one spray on your jacket if you're wearing one, then it can add that element of power and also mystery to your personality. This can be a very good layering scent. You're wearing something, let's say, mass pleasing and sweet. You just have one spritz of this somewhere on you. It's going to add that mysteriousness to you and also that element of power. So, for me, smoke, no, is not a very common scent. Very few people wear it, and the kind of personality that comes to my mind is Darth Vader, power. It might be bad power, but definitely power is there. So if you want to show that element of power, then you can probably have one sprit. Otherwise, it's a very good outdoor scent. If the weather is cool, imagine a campfire, you're sitting there, and the weather is cold, then it's one of the best times to spray this and try this. It will go very well with the environment. Is this a blind buy? Definitely not. You'll have to sample it. But if you like smoky fragrances, like I said earlier, By the Fireplace, if you like Lone Star Memories, if you like Boa Seca, then maybe you can blind buy this. And it's, I think, good value for money. 30 ml cost me around 3,000 bucks. If you're a fan of smoky scents, then it's a good deal. So let me know what you think about this. If you've not tried this, do sample it and let me know what your thoughts are. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video.